Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video. We gotta talk about GOG, and I should have done this video a few days ago, but I've been having emotional meltdowns over Spider-Man 2 being an atrocity on PC. But let's shift to the good news for a second, and we'll get back to the emotional meltdowns in the next video. But man, GOG is a platform that deserves all the attention in the world. They deserve all the credit in the world, and they are continuing to evolve and gain the trust, the attention. I don't even know what you want to call it. They're just doing a lot of great things to win consumer interest, and that is what a storefront needs to do. And GOG is doing their own thing, and yet again, they've done a major one. First of all, the Dino Crisis bundle is now available on GOG. It's Dino Crisis 1 and 2, two absolutely iconic games, two games that people desperately want to see get another entry, a new Dino Crisis game, so on and so forth. But Capcom, I don't know if they're gonna do that. I think they will at some point. Look, if you look at what Capcom has been doing, they have their finger on the pulse of what their user base wants. You could say about a lot of developers and publishers these days, a PlayStation, a BioWare, an EA, they have no idea what their consumer wants, and they're completely out of touch. Ubisoft as well. But Capcom really seems to be in touch with what their consumers want, at least for the most part. And I mean, they're doing Okami too. So I think, at some point we will be getting a sequel to Dino Crisis. But for now, you're seeing the original two games preserved and added to the GOG preservation program. We'll talk more about that, but also they have announced GOG Dreamlist. Help us add, help us vote for, and help us bring back your favorite games. GOG picks, explore titles highlighted by GOG staff if they hold some of your best gaming memories or simply a desire to have them DRM free. It is essentially a voting list of games that are from history that people want to see preserved on PC, and there's a lot of interesting games on here, particularly Resident Evil, like Code Veronica X is on here. And what's interesting about it is Resident Evil Code Veronica being released on GOG, I actually think would be a little bit different than what GOG has done in the past. Let me just make sure I am right on this. Yeah, so Resident Evil Code Veronica never had a PC release, so if Code Veronica got a release on GOG, it would be a case of them porting the game to the PC, releasing it on PC, and then also keeping it DRM free. Capcom, I know y'all are gonna try to remake the game at some point. I think it would behoove you to get the original playable however you can. If you don't want to handle it yourself, give it to GOG. I think GOG would do a killer job with that, and given that they've done the work with Dino Crisis here, now Dino Crisis had an original PC release, that's why this one is a little bit different, but, Resident Evil Code Veronica would be a major one. Like, I'm not even a big Resident Evil guy from that era of Resident Evil, but I know how beloved that game is, and people want to see that game get preserved, the original release. You've got titles like the original Max Payne on there, and this is to be added to the GOG preservation program. Black and White, I don't even know what this game is, to be perfectly honest, and I'm sure I just kind of exposed myself not knowing it, but it's one of the top games, I believe. Yeah, there's a lot of votes for Black and White. Black and White 2 as well. I probably, this is probably a historic PC game that me not knowing totally exposes how much of a casual I am, but what can I do, you guys? Like, let me go play my Witcher 3 in peace. You know what I'm saying? Command & Conquer, the Ultimate Collection, The Operative, No One Lives Forever, Freelancer, Diablo 2, Grim Fandango Remaster, that's on GOG, Max Payne, Final Fantasy VII is on there, Blade Runner, System Shock 2, Silent Hill 2, and Silent Hill. I know people gonna be after that. I know people would be excited about that. So, those are obviously games that are immense, and, a lot of votes already coming in. American McGee's Alice, Age of Empires, like I said, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Chrono Trigger is on there, StarCraft, Warcraft 2, Tides of Darkness, Discworld, Max Payne 2, Fall of Max Payne, Metal Gear Solid, Dune 2000, Metal Gear Solid is already on GOG, but I digress. There's a lot of notable stuff on here. Prey, the original Prey, the game from 2006 or 2007, that's pretty cool that that's on there as well. Man, I'm just really happy for GOG finding, I don't want to even say a niche because they're gaining a lot of traction, but it is still relatively a niche, and let me reiterate it again. GOG is doing what a lot of other storefronts aren't doing. They have a mission. They have an identity. More than anything, to be an alternative, to be a competitor, just to be a player in this space of the digital storefronts. And this goes for any brand and any business that is dominated by one entity. You need to have an identity. Epic Games Store doesn't have an identity. Like, what's its identity? It's just another storefront that has exclusives. Okay. What was Ubisoft Connect's identity? What was the Origin Store's identity? They had no identity. GOG, as a fully fledged storefront, has an identity of what it's trying to do. It's all about appreciating the history and preserving the legacy of gaming. Is that going to make it the most popular storefront on planet Earth? No, but there is going to be an audience that heavily appreciates what GOG brings to the table. And when you have an audience engaged, you don't gotta be Steam. Nobody is gonna dethrone Steam, and GOG is not trying to dethrone Steam, but they can be their own thing, and they can be incredibly successful doing their own thing, orders of magnitude more successful and more appreciated by the gaming community, which is actually gonna lead to sustainable growth. Epic Games Store, great that y'all get exclusives, and I'm happy you funded the development of Alan Wake 2 and everything like that, but I question, and they don't even really do exclusives anymore, but what were those exclusives gonna lead to? Were they gonna lead to actual sustainable growth? That's what you want. GOG is finding their identity. They're doing things to earn the trust of the consumer, and deservedly so. They're bringing games that are beloved like Dino Crisis 1 and 2, and they want to do more work in preserving these games for history. Long after all of us are gone, these games will still be playable. That is the goal of GOG, and I think that's a very commendable goal, and one goal that does deserve a lot of support. So if you don't game on GOG, I'd highly recommend you to at least check it out. You know, pick up a couple games. They run good deals all the time. You got Fallout 4 on there. You can buy that for 16 bucks right now, the Game of the Year edition. Easily install the Fallout 4 London mod, and you'll be good to go. Metal Gear Rising is on there. Witcher 3 is $9.99 right now. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition isn't on sale, but they've got that on GOG as well. Stranglehold for $1.99 is a pretty solid shout. Blood Omen Legacy of Kain is 97 cents. Like, come on now, that's a great deal for Blood Omen Legacy of Kain. Warhammer 40k Fire Warrior, 89 cents on that. They've got a lot of great stuff, and it's a great platform to support, because ultimately their mission in gaming is a very valiant one in an era of games getting delisted, games getting lost forever. GOG is here to preserve some of those classics, keeping them running on modern hardware, modern operating systems, and that's fantastic. Obviously, we see how janky that PC releases can be sometimes, even beyond just older games, but it's doubly true for older games when they have to be compatible for newer hardware. GOG hopefully will do a great job in preserving some of these great titles. But that'll do it for me. Again, Dino Crisis 1 and 2, the bundle, $17 over at GOG. Sure, I can say it's a little bit pricey, but you're getting both titles and they're classics, and overall, their mission here is so commendable and something that's great to see in PC gaming, given how much complaining I've done over the last few days, and that'll certainly continue in future videos. It's nice to be a little bit more positive, and yeah, this is outstanding stuff from GOG. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. As always, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.